I rushed in this morning to film Team China because I knew they were coming in, and it was worth it because Team Armenia came in and we got to see a couple 200 kilo snatches as well. But let's kick things off with Team China. As I walked in, I saw Liang Xiaomei, the Chinese 81, one of two. There's her and Wang Zhiyu. She did a 100, you won't believe this, she did a 110 kilo hang snatch triple in the 81s, which is mental. Then her teammate who's in the same category, Wang Zhiyu, who was like unbelievably strong. She could pull the bar super high. She was doing like panda pulls at 135 kilos, I think maybe 145 kilos, then went up to 155 kilos for just snatch pulls. So a big snatch pull session for her. So those two Chinese 81s look unbelievable right now. I didn't know much about Jiang, so to see her doing that 110 triple is kind of crazy. Then we had Li Dayan training. It was really only those three from Team China. Li Dayan worked up to 180 kilos in the clean and jerk. It's the most we've seen from him so far. Looked very comfortable. He did a few squats at 200 kilos, some accessories, that sort of thing. Not a whole lot from him, to be honest. And then just by him, I just clocked the Armenian Super snatching. Sorry, the Armenian Super versus that Lalayan snatching, and Gormanasian from Bahrain, who was sharing a platform for some reason. I don't know why they would do that. And they're at 120 kilos, and I thought, okay, I can see them maybe working up. This could be their heavy day, but it's also like 10 AM. Would they do that now? And we just stuck on them. They worked up to 200 kilos. Gore took 170, which Lalayan didn't do. Lalayan just went 60, 80, 90, 200. Gore did one all the way up, every 10 kilos. But to be honest, I think Gore's snatch looked better than Lalayan's. He made 200 look very comfortable. Probably the easiest 200 I've ever seen him do in a training hall. In fact, certainly the easiest 200. Lalayan looked great, little wobble, but he looked good. So I think that super heavyweight battle should be good. But now we've just got the Colombians have turned up. Lesman is here, Team USA is here, so we're gonna get a couple cameras out and see what happens. We had another kind of Pan-American-ish session, not quite, because we had Bahrain in there too, but Lesman Paredes, Bahrain 96, world record holder, he told us he was gonna work up just to some hang snatches basically, and he did just that. He started off there with clean, maybe power clean and push press at 140. Then he did a snatch high pull plus low hang snatch, 115, 135, 155, and then snatch pulls up to like 190-ish. Some clean pulls after that, but that was about it. And then we saw Rodallegas, the Colombian 89 kilo lifter, snatching up to 165 kilos, which is pretty big. He did 170 in training last weekend. We filmed him, so 165. That's probably. I doubt he's going to go up to that again before he competes. And obviously he's going to look to try and get into the mid 70s when he does compete. Then Neisi Dajomes, turned up from Ecuador, Olympic champ. Yeah. And she worked up to 115 kilos in the snatch, dropped back down, did 110 kilos, and then started doing some squats. I'm not sure what she squatted, but pretty big snatch day for a first time. I mean, she just turned up last night, so I guess the time difference isn't much from Ecuador to here, but even so, 115 snatch is pretty big at 81, so that's good. Anyway, we've got a lot of teams turned up. We don't know who's going to lift big, so yeah, stay tuned.
哥呀，撒吧啊！
أحسن.
走。حلو جميلة.
Alright, so we just got done wrapping up or commentating on the women's 59 kilo category. That was the most sensational session of the World Championships by far. In fact, we got the winner, Jenny Alvarez, just over there getting photos. Her fan base were just extraordinary. It was, I mentioned on the commentary, Max, that it was kind of like when the Beatles were, you know, approaching a crowd of young people and they would just go crazy. I've never seen anything like it in a competition. Yeah. I mean, what do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a dozen new weightlifters after seeing that session. The Colombian crowd was insane. I've never heard that kind of cheering for a lifter. Like, the entire country was there behind her. It was awesome. Yeah. And it was a crazy battle too, because Quo was like, kind of, you know, she was injured, kind of tough. So it was like, we didn't think it was going to be that tight a battle.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was amazing. The first through fifth in the snatch was separated by 3 kilos. And then almost every single attempt in the clean and jerk was just to move. We had like 5 athletes and they just took it in turns to move a kilo ahead, then the second attempt, kilo ahead, third attempt. We ended up with, I mean, Maud Charon came back from, she snatched incredibly well. She missed a clean and jerk. She came back and made 128, I think it was. Huge for her, having dropped down to the 59s as the 64 Olympic champion. So she did fantastically well. She ended up with the silver or bronze?
Silver
with
snatch.
The bronze, in the total. The silver went to Kuo Seung-chun and the gold medal to Jenny Alvarez. The 2 Chinese athletes, they lifted brilliantly. They didn't even get a medal. One of them didn't get a medal in any lift, but still hit an enormous total. So all in all, just fantastic stuff. Tomorrow we've got the men's 67s and the men's 73s. We said it on the commentary, Max, the men's 73s is so stacked. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a world record from the B group, from Rahmat O and Abdullah.
Yeah, that's going to be insane.
So yeah, stay tuned. If you haven't got your tickets, get them now. You can re-watch that session on demand if you get your tickets at weightliftinghouse.com/events. The link's down below. Thanks for tuning in today. We had a great one and we'll see you guys tomorrow.